Researchers have found that people who drive drunk are more dangerous on the road than drivers who are high on marijuana. Now don't get too excited. It's mostly because the drivers using marijuana are just sitting in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Thanks, Jimmy Fallon, for that funny story. Legalizing marijuana in the state of Florida is a very bad idea. There is no proof that smoking marijuana helps anyone, and those pushing to legalize it are pulling on the heartstrings of voters by telling them that the legalization of medical marijuana is putting the patient's needs before politics. But what does it do for patients? How will it be regulated? And are there any other options? Betty Schembler, the founder of Drug Free America Foundation in St. Petersburg, Florida, shared her viewpoint on this very heated topic. She stated that marijuana is medical excuse marijuana, and the pro-drug lobby is trying to use it to say it's a natural thing to do, to burn your lungs and to ruin your mind. It's just part of a marketing agenda. Some of the major concerns about legalizing medical marijuana are how will it be grown and regulated, how those who need it will get it, and how those who abuse it will receive consequences. In 1996, the medical marijuana debate began. A coalition was formed of drug law reformers and activists with the sole purpose of getting medical marijuana on the ballot in both California and in Arizona. The original vote passed with an overwhelming 65% in Arizona and 56% in California to legalize medical marijuana. This vote caused President Clinton great concern. His administration developed a plan of action to defeat other initiatives so that other states would not be able to make all uses of marijuana legal. Then this action started the debate about what is considered medically necessary, what medical need requires allowing people to use marijuana legally. The U.S. Supreme Court met trying to stop individual states from legalizing medical marijuana but were unsuccessful. And by the year 2000, it was legal in Alaska, Colorado, Nevada, Oregon, Maine, Hawaii, and Washington. Various community coalitions are currently forming in order to educate residents about the potential dangers of legalizing medical marijuana. There is currently no real proof that inhaling it is helpful to anyone in pain or dealing with nausea. There are some components such as Sativex and THC within the cannabis plant that are being extracted and developed into pill form that are helping patients and giving them relief. This form of ingestion does not give the patient a euphoric experience, but still has the relief patients are longing for. With this solution, why is it necessary to legalize medical marijuana? And why are people so passionate about this? Isn't that the purpose of this debate? Some argue that medical marijuana is safe because it is a product grown from the earth. Poison ivy grows from the earth, but I don't think you should smoke it. Marijuana has side effects like any other drug. The potency of it is now 20 to 30% more than it was in the 1960s, and back then it was only 2 to 3%. And the potency has more than doubled just since 1998 and continues to do so. Some dangers of smoking marijuana are danger to the lungs. The carcinogens in marijuana are 50% greater than in a regular cigarette. Using marijuana can cause a rapid heart rate, high blood pressure, mental health issues such as schizophrenia, psychosis, depression, and anxiety. It causes a slower reaction time along with many other issues we don't even know about. Marijuana usage can permanently impair brain development in youth. If used on a regular basis before the age of 18, new research shows that the IQ drops by 8 points before the age of 38, and even when that person has stopped using the marijuana, it continues to do so. Learning skills such as problem solving, concentration, motivation, and memory are all negatively affected with usage. Florida just recently got the pain management clinics under control. Do they really want to legalize medical marijuana and have a dispensary pop up on every street corner with people lined up ready to get pot? If Florida votes to legalize medical marijuana, it could cost the state millions of dollars fighting crime, providing security for the dispensaries, and offering medical care for patients recovering, as well as legal fees caused by those who break the law. Having another drug in society that is legal is not a good idea. Florida learned firsthand that prescription drugs were too easily accessible and it cost the state millions of dollars. Before Florida votes cast their vote for or against the Florida Right to Medical Marijuana Initiative Amendment, it is imperative that they understand what they really are voting for. There are other options that offer the medical solutions that many long for that does not involve inhaling marijuana or making it legal. Florida should spend their time on determining better medical options for its residents so that medical marijuana is not made available to anyone. Legalizing medical marijuana is a bad idea for Florida.